Okay guys, today I'm going to talk about a little bit about Martin Luther King, and this was very interesting because I was watching a documentary and reading some articles, and to be honest I didn't know he was fighting against the racism, the civil rights. He was fighting to get the civil rights live out, and it was very interesting because he was raised in a family and he studied and he was the best in his class. He was standing out among the rest of the people. And something that caught my attention is that he became quickly the leader of the people who was fighting against the racism. And there was a very famous incident in the United States that, for example, they were drinking fountains, and people were there to drink, right? Public drinking fountains, but there were for white people and black people. There were bathrooms for black people and white people. There were schools for black people and white people. Imagine if we were all black, we were here and the white people were in another place, right? So there were public transportation for white people and black people. And what happened is that one day a white lady, imagine Alexandra is the white lady, and the black lady, and there was a white lady and you didn't want her to sit next to you. And because of that, the police arrested her, the black lady, and took her to the jail. And that was a national scandal, and Martin Luther King organized a boycott to the public transportation, and people decided not to use the public transportation, and they didn't want to use it, okay, because they wanted to protest in that way. So they were walking and not using the bus. Imagine all of you walking instead of using the public transportation. For you it will be very difficult. Come on. But yeah, that was mainly and also that in consequence that the Supreme Court decided to make the discrimination of the buses, the bathroom, and all of those kind of things illegal, so people could, and that was a major victory, for the black people, and they could get along with each other, with the white people, and that was one of the main reasons. This guy wrote like 5 books and a lot of articles, was very famous. And he died at the age of 39 because he was standing on the balcony of his hotel room, outside of the hotel room, and a guy shot him. And he was stabbed many times, with a knife. Sometimes he was walking and a guy came and stabbed him because everybody, the people, the government, they hated it. They hated what he was doing, and yeah, that was basically what Martin Luther King was. And it was, I don't know, to be honest, racism was a very big issue by those times. So thank God we are supposed, not to support discrimination, not to be racist. But yeah, it was very interesting, to be honest. So that is it.